Hey, thank you so much for watching. I'm Pippi Peterson. You can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as my website at Pippenings.com. So I want to go over a few administration items, and the first one is YouTube comments. Okay, so there is something weird, and I think it's account related. Probably like every, I don't know, 50 or 100 or maybe even 25, every so often there is somebody that comments and I can't respond. There used to not be like submit buttons on some of them or reply buttons, but now there is, and there's a new problem where I hit submit and for random people it won't go. So, and that sucks because I really want to respond. By the way, I do read all of the comments and I try to respond to every single one as long as it's not like, off key in some way or something like that. So there's one in particular, Kathy, girly girl, I really hope you're watching because I've tried to respond to all of your comments and they're so nice and so considerate. And I thought, oh gosh, I can't respond to them. It's doing, your account is one of those weird ones where I can't hit, or I can hit submit, but it won't go. And so I tried to personal message you, and you don't have the About tab. I think you have to have the About tab enabled on your account. You don't have that, so I can't personal message you and even say that I can't respond to you. So you are probably the first one where I noticed that it's a account thing. It's not a random YouTube bug, every once in a while. I can't respond to any of your comments. And there was another guy that I also used to not be able to respond to, but I personal messaged him on his YouTube account because he had that About tab. And he fixed it. And then I could respond. So anyway, if you think that I probably should have responded, maybe check and see if you haven't enabled something on your account, or you have to sign up for Google Plus as well, or I don't know, something weird like that. So anyway, Kathy, thank you so much for all the great comments and welcome to the community. And for all the other people, actually there was one just today that I couldn't respond to, but I'd never seen the name before. So if I don't respond, it's because there's something like that. I try to respond to every single comment. There are a few videos actually that I don't respond to any comments on because it's way too political, or I get just the same comments over and over. So those are a couple of videos where I don't actually respond to those comments. The other comments that I don't respond to. Okay, so the way it works for me to respond to comments on YouTube, I log into the dashboard, the back end, and I can go to a place where I can see all the comments. So note that if you're thinking, oh, this video's old, I shouldn't respond, do, because I get a whole list of all the new comments and I'll respond to them. It doesn't matter how old the video is or anything like that. However, if you respond to a comment and not making it a new comment, right? So there's already a comment and you respond to that, trying to talk to me, or you respond to your own comment where I've already responded to you and then you continue the conversation. Those comments are so hard to respond to because as opposed to the new comments where they come all in a list, I can just go straight down, respond to all the comments. The ones that are responses, where the new comment, the original comment's already been posted, those I have to search out. So either go to the video or search it out in the big long list. So, and when I do a bunch of responses or responses to your new comments, I get so many saying, oh yeah, thanks, by the way, what's going on with this or something. I don't respond to those because it's not a new comment and it's way too hard to find those because sometimes I'll have 40 or 50 people respond, in one afternoon. And it takes so much just to go find one. I just kind of have stopped responding to those responses unless they're really, I don't know, important or something like that. I mean, not that no one's comments are not important, but if you really want to make sure that I respond to a comment, make it a new comment. So anyway, that's on comments. Okay, so I have had a lot of people want to know like my background, where I came from, how I got into this, and I finally created an about page on my website, Pippenings.com. So if you go there, you'll see the menu at the top and you'll see about Pippi, and you can read my little bio there and get some information. Also, I have added on my website a contribute page if anybody's interested in contributing. And this doesn't just mean contributing financially, it means, from, all sorts of things, especially sharing, liking, and commenting on the videos really helps the channel. So that is a great way to contribute if you want to put a little effort in, but don't want to commit to any sort of financial donation or anything like that. Another great way to contribute is buy your Righty Road t-shirt. So I've got these for sale on my website, and you can go to the contribute page and find all the links there, or you can just go to the RV supplies tab where it's got like a whole store of different supplies and get your t-shirt there. And also along the lines of contributing, I've had several people say, hey, why don't you set up a Patreon account? Oh, this channel has a Patreon account, why don't you? And I finally got around to it. I actually set up maybe a couple months ago, I'm not even sure anymore. But I haven't gotten around until now, until recently, to actually, figuring out how it works and setting up tiers and rewards. And so I'm pretty excited about the rewards. In fact, there's a couple that I think you're going to be excited about. There's one reward where we can do like a Google Hangout, and that's with the other people at that same tier. And then there's another one where we do a Google Hangout just one-on-one, which is great because some people really have some questions on, maybe their solar setup, or, how do they connect, or, what they want to do inside their RV, or designs or anything like that. Or we can just hang out. So that is another tier that's available on the Patreon account. Another request that I have gotten from several viewers is if I have a P.O. box. And I finally set one up, and you're welcome to send mail if you want, say hi, drop a letter in or postcard or something like that. So that address is at the bottom of the contribute page on my website. So you go to the contribute page, scroll all the way down, and you'll see the address. And I'll try to put it in the description of this video if I remember, along with all the other links. If you want to send mail or letters or postcards and stuff like that, I'll read them on air, and we can call it like Fan Friday. So every once in a while, when enough accumulates, we can have a video reading the letters on air. As well as, I think that would be a great time, Fan Friday, to acknowledge the people that are contributing to the channel. And I already want to recognize a few. There's Matt, Ronnie, Michael, Tom, and Roderick, and they've already found me on Patreon before I really even announced it. And so I'm so thankful for that, plus your contributions, and a few of you have contributed multiple times, and I just want to say thank you so much, and it really absolutely goes directly towards the channel and making these videos happen. So thank you so much. The other thing I want to mention is, I always say at the beginning of my videos now, most recently I've been doing it, to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And I've started making everything that I post on those accounts completely different from each other. Well, sometimes if it's like a really cute dog photo, I'll post it on all of them. But I tend to have different interactions on all of those ones, and there's different groups, there's different, moods in those. So definitely, if you've got those accounts, join the community on one of those or all of them or whatever. Plus there's going to be the Patreon feed, which is I'm still getting into and trying to learn about it, but I think that one's going to be or have more potential to be a little more unique than the others. So that's something also to look forward to and check out. So thanks so much for watching again, and I really appreciate you guys' support and tuning in, doing these videos, and especially the projects that I get to do on the videos, and communicating with you guys really brings me a lot of joy, and I'm so thankful to be able to do that, and I'm so thankful that you guys are there. So I love when we get to connect, so I encourage you to reach out, communicate, leave comments, join the forum, connect on social media, and the other venues, the Patreon stuff now. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon.